All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Stone. Shalom to the elect wishing this word in truth and in sincerity. We do hope of receiving mercy for Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahushai is the name of His only begotten Son. You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites according to the prophecies that are written in the scriptures. I want to make it known that the RFID microchip is the MOTB. The serpent juice is the precursor to the MOTB. Yahushai, whom dwelling called Jesus, is about to make his return upon the earth to deliver his elect and to pour out judgment as it is written. So I want to do a quick video upon the coming famine. You know, nothing too long and drawn out. Just eating what's going on now, you know. So this is Ezekiel 5 verse 16. When I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine. So people understand say what's coming. Yahweh Shai I declare these things aforetime. And you have various vessels on the earth where I carry out these things, which shall be for their destruction, and which I will send to destroy you, and will increase the famine upon you, and will break your staff of bread. And a lot of people right now complain about lack of jobs. The means of what staff of something. Staff of something where it's like unto an aid, don't it? So in this farm, the staff of bread represent for the means of how you provide. You see me? How you provide for yourself. The Lord will remove that, going into your jobs. Yes, you see, it's mass unemployment now. I did a couple of videos on that couple of months back. I was just doing videos on. So like I was just doing videos on mass unemployment, laying off. So just imagine the state where the economy is in right now. Right now, if you have a work, you still can't survive. Just imagine if you don't have a work. And that's why our trust is in the how about Shimi Oshaya. So let's listen to this.
Folks, I have a red alert here for you. 70% of the farmers in the United States of America say that fertilizer is so expensive right now that they will not be able to buy all of the fertilizer that they need to grow American food. The war in multiple countries has driven fertilizer prices high. This crisis didn't start with the Iranian war. Farmers have been getting squeezed since the Ukrainian-Russian conflict. The Iranian war is making things worse, and it's drawing attention to it, but it's not the whole problem. The problem is that a handful of corporations still control the supply, and they push prices higher with very little international resistance. If the farmers say that they can't grow our food and they're not going to be able to bring to the table what Americans need and our feedstock needs for our animals, we're going to find ourselves here in the USA between a rock and a hard place. Russia and China have significantly accelerated their efforts to de-dollarize the entire world. With over 99% of bilateral trade settlements between these countries now being conducted in rubles and yuan. Russian officials have confirmed that they have nearly eliminated the need for the dollar and the euro for all transactions between Russia, China, and their associates. They have focused instead on national currencies in a complete bypass of Western sanctions and the greater Western financial infrastructure. Reports are coming in that biological material has been smuggled into the United States from China under false labeling. They put a little bit of this info out early on in the story, and then it went away. According to investigators, a Chinese research official affiliated with Indiana University, USA, who is also reportedly a member of the Chinese Communist Party, was jailed after the discovery. Authorities say that the individual has been living in the Midwest for approximately 3 years, connected to Chinese-linked biological laboratories that have been found across our country. Now, here's where things get tricky. Court documents revealed that a package was shipped from China to the researcher's apartment. Deceptively, this package was labeled as women's underwear or intimate gear. Now, they've done this in the hopes that our borders and customs would not go through this. The shipment did draw some scrutiny from federal authorities due to its origin from a Chinese scientific organization. When they inspected it, the FBI determined the contents were not any sort of intimate apparel. It was instead DNA samples of biological material. One of those that they have disclosed is E. coli, a dangerous bacteria that causes severe illness. Laboratory settings have allowed them to take E. coli and alter it. Federal officials are emphasizing that this is part of a broader problem. The FBI has warned that the importation of genetically modified materials into the USA poses a direct threat to public health and national stability. In a separate but related case, a Chinese student in Michigan already pled guilty to smuggling toxic fungus into the country. That pathogen, according to officials, had the potential to devastate agricultural systems and cause immediate human health effects. These health effects include liver damage and reproductive harm in both livestock and human beings. These researchers have been transferred through immigrations facing federal charges. In other news, Russia and Ukraine, we know, have been at war for years. High-level meetings between these top officials have been rare.
So, we're going to what going over there, between Russia and Ukraine, but we just make it hear various news and what transpire in various regions and how it affect certain people, the animals, the agriculture. These things we have been saying for a while now, yo. And every day we draw one step closer to this great collapse. So as I said, I wasn't gonna make this video very long. I just wanted to show you that, hey man, this is what's coming, Famine is what's coming. So with that, I want to say Kalalal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shalom.